All right.
Okay.
As we head
So,
off,
yes.
towards the Minotaur, Roz will say to the group real quick, since Albus isn't here, we need to make sure he's okay, but I'm thinking more about Casimir, and I don't really want to say this in front of him. I'm a little bit worried. Kestrel, I don't want to put anything more on your shoulders, but do you think that if you were, say, to be in contact with Albus as we approach Casimir, or holding his hand or something, as long as you're at least in his proximity, that you might be able to better detect if any outside influences are starting to try and take hold of him?
I can detect the presence of curiosity. I did it in Lighthaven. I can feel it when it happens. And I feel his feelings more strongly when I am touching any of you who shares the bond, so I don't see why it wouldn't.
Because he is on edge. It's totally understandable, given everything he's been through, but I'm not sure if I'm more worried about the dread he's going to feel as we approach, or what he's going to find when we get there. It seems like he may have been able to shrug this influence off before, but between being as close as we ever have been and the whirlwind of emotions he's in the center of right now, I think we need to be careful for his sake.
Oh yeah, we're gonna run into a lot of danger, I think. And he's not doing well. So yeah, I'll hold his hand or something if he'll let me. Maybe I can try to prevent anything from taking hold if that becomes a problem. I can try.
Is Steve around for the? Was this a private conversation?
We're all
I guess
here.
is the question.
We're all together.
I would
Right.
say,
Yeah.
look, it's not. I agree. Let's be careful. Let's be prepared for the worst. But I think Albus is going to be fine. I think he is strong. I think he's shown resilience, and I think we can trust him. I want to be careful, but I don't want us to be suspicious. I think what happened to Myru can easily turn us against each other, and I think we need to trust each other now more than ever. So
I don't think it's about trust. It's just about concern for his health, for his spiritual well-being. It's not that I think he would choose to do anything wrong, but there are influences trying to grab at us, trying to take over the people of Casimir, in Lighthaven, everywhere. It's just not about distrust. It's just concern.
Sure.
Albus is strong. Albus has resisted before, but Albus has been tested more than most of us. And I think it's important to be mindful of that.
Speaking of which, I think he's had time to cool off, reflect. We should probably go see what he's up to.
Yeah, where is he?
If you guys look around, you guys see, you don't see Albus, but what you do see...
Okay, that would be embarrassing if we...
He's right outside.
I was here the whole time, guys.
Just talking about it.
He's like right behind you. He's like, what the fuck, guys?
All right, I'm just gonna leave.
I'm right here.
But you do see the young catfolk girl that at least Steve and Sharp recognize from the dreamscape. You see her already kind of running off in a direction. And I would even probably say Gunnulf, maybe Kestrel. I don't know that I'm going to make you roll too much, but Gunnulf, you can smell that there is fresh cooked goat meat somewhere off in that general direction. maybe you would even recognize the smell of the cooked
Prodi?
regal,
Prote?
yeah, the regal protein, yeah, protea, whatever it's called.
Mhm.
And if that's the case, then you probably get the, judging by the direction of the smell and the cat folk, you suspect that is the direction of Albus.
I'm suddenly really hungry.
At a time like this?
Famished.
Albus, the catfolk girl, comes back to your little makeshift cooking encampment, and she kind of unwraps. She's got like a little cloth around something, and as she kind of just unwraps it loosely together, she hands it to you, and you can see that it is a leather-bound like journal. Lots of little parchment papers in it. It's got some kind of quills and whatnot tucked kind of into the spine of it. Very like well-traveled little book. You can see that there are stains, scrapes, and other things on the cover of it and whatnot. And Yara extends it to you, and she says, I think you should have this. I'd like you to have it.
I'm gonna take it from her after I set down the pan, and I kind of give it a look over and just acknowledge and thank you. What is in it?
And flipping through it, you can see that there are all kinds of pages that have rough sketches, not particularly good, but lots. You can see that it looks as though, and Yara basically describes this. She goes, "Well, like I said, I've been all over. I was a bard, am a bard, and every place I'd go, I liked to see what the local cuisine was. So I started writing them down one day, and I've just been sort of doing it ever since. You cook, so maybe this could help you. I don't really have the art myself. I've only dabbled here and there, but I always made sure to get all the details about what they made and why. And I can always make a new one from here on out. But I don't know. I guess it always felt nice to know that whenever I tasted these places, it was like tasting a piece of somebody else's home. I've never really had one myself. So you may not have Casimir, but there are a lot of other homes out there, and you've helped me, and I hope that you can help some others."
Albus gets a little choked up at the sentimental value of this journal, and kind of just clears his throat real quick and goes, "Thank you. This is incredibly thoughtful. Goodness, I have nothing to give you." And he kind of pats around his belts, looking for something.
And she goes, No, sorry. No, it's not like that. You saved me. You and all of your friends. It's the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate that. I want to give you something to add to your new journal for when you go on your travels. I feel it's only reasonable. Maybe would you like some dried berries?
And she just goes, "Well, maybe just tell me how you made the goat meat from earlier. Could be my first entry."
Oh, of course. Well, I've already pre-cut the meats. They're into those little strips that you saw. I added some oil to the pan after it was nice and hot, and I put...
What kind of oil?
Olive.
We just go generic olive oil.
You don't have to describe
high
this.
class taste.
Just to be clear, you don't have to describe this to me, but she will listen to Albus describe all of
Okay.
this.
I'll just describe the steps that I went through with the meats and the mushrooms and the oils and the honey and the appropriate amount of cooking time.
She's hanging off your every word here.
You taking notes? She's just like sitting there scribbling.
She is making mental notes currently.
Okay, good. Okay.
She's drawing your features.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. So this is the item. You have gained an item. It is known as the Eccentrics Cookbook. And it is once per rest, you may choose a single combination of 2 tastes whose effect you have already discovered. If you do, roll again to determine the effect of the combination replacing the previous effect.
Nice.
So should you get an effect that you dislike, you may re-roll them.
Excellent. I like that.
So you can consult the many different recipes that she's come upon in her travels, and you can try to mimic these other flavors from across Stellas.
Great.
That's so cool.
Now you guys wanted to what? Go find Anders, the Minotaur? Is that what you were off to do?
Yeah, no, well, are we all together? Did we?
Yeah,
It would make sense if Albus is ready if we go grab Albus.
Yeah. It's like I wanted to let that scene take place, but yeah, follow my nose, and I'll follow up and meet up with Albus, and then maybe we'll all go to Anders together. If that's up to Peter, I suppose. If he's like, all right, it's time to go, or I'm chatting up Yara.
Find out.
I'm chatting up Yara here at the moment.
Do we want to
They're
swarm
lean
him?
in for a kiss. We show up.
You what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're
I think
leaning in
Steve
for the
is pimping
kiss.
him out.
Albus,
I
and-
thought you said you were gonna come give me a kiss. I was like, oh, Steve.
Well, that that
Oh,
too,
goodness.
but
So Albus and Yara are in the middle of a conversation, and at some point you guys can see that they're talking. And do you guys all want to approach at once? Just one or two of you, or you guys just what is going on here?
I mean, I'm hanging off Wolf, so this is gonna be someone else that approaches them.
I feel like Steve would be the best person. to,
Yeah,
like,
Steve's his
I
friend, his
definitely want to
buddy.
go. I definitely want to go check on Albus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Astral,
Who's
the
going?
other 3 of us are kind of like hanging out by the door.
I'm just hanging out with Wolf
Get around the corner.
next to Gunolf
Yeah.
and stuff, just kind of chilling.
Just by some tree stumps somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Steve, you approach. Yara Yara and Albus both notice you approaching, and Yara is sort of like, oh, are you one of the people who helped save me?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I see Albus. No surprise, cooking something delicious over here.
Albus is gonna turn toward Steve and go, "Oh, Steve, my friend. Thank you for coming. Would you like some?" And he kind of holds the pan
Please,
out
of course.
to you as well.
Always.
I'm sorry that
I'll-
I ran off so abruptly. I was needing some space.
Of course. I don't blame you. I'm glad you took it. Yara, I wouldn't know her name, so I would just say, time to try some of this. What'd you think? He's a brilliant chef.
And she nods and she goes, oh, he is. It's really good. He was just telling me how he made it, actually.
Wow. He must like you. That's, that's a secret. Actually,
Oh.
the truth is, I think he's too willing to share that kind of stuff. should keep it more secret.
Oh, certainly not. No, that would be terrible. These sorts of things should be shared with as many people.
Oh, just
Yeah,
like
fair.
music,
I mean,
food should be shared.
Exactly. You get it.
Steve's like, I regret coming here.
I didn't hear you, Sean, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said, Sean.
oh yeah, I said he's not gonna make a fortune off it, but that's the kind of person Albus is.
And then I'm gonna look over again at Albus and just go, I'm sorry, we've kind of strained in conversation. What did you come over here to say?
I assume you're talking to Steve?
Yeah, I'm talking to Steve.
Yeah. We're wrapping up. We're ready. We're going to meet with a couple of the folk. They wanted to talk to us. And I think we're going to go back to the inn, have a nice dinner, and set off tomorrow morning. If you are up for joining, we could go talk to Anders and whatever the bunny guy's name is together.
And even Yara will say, Baird.
Baird. It's Baird.
Baird.
Great.
Albus
Baird,
will kind of look a little perplexed and go, "Oh, yes, of course. I should have done that with you. I should have checked on them. I'm sorry I wasn't there. Yes, I will gather my
Fine.
things
It's
and
fine.
join you."
We're good, Albus. You're great. You need to take more time for yourself than the rest of us. And you're so close to this. So, but when you're ready, I'll wait, and we can go talk to them together.
Anybody else?
We're all a little iffy, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Robot on.
I mean, you're doing great on my screen.
Peter is.
Mhm.
He'll acknowledge his words and say, "Thank you. I appreciate the concern. I think I'm better now." And then he's gonna look over to Yara and Lady Yara, thank you for the company and thank you for the words of encouragement. I'll cherish this book you've given me.
And do I sound like a robot or am I here?
No, you're good.
No,
I
you
think
sound good.
You sound okay. Peter
You're
was
good
sounding
now,
like a
too.
robot to me, but I pieced it together at the end.
So did
Yes.
I. Okay. Yes. Yara is basically like, I'm just very thankful for everything that you guys have done. I hope everything goes well, and maybe we could meet again some other time after all of this is over.
I would greatly look forward to our encounter again.
Woo.
And
Get her phone number.
Yeah, her spell number.
her spell number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she kind of nods and she goes, I'll let all of you handle your business, of course. And she sort of dismisses herself and lets you all have the campsite.
Okay. Albus will start packing up the leftovers of the meal to bring to the rest of the crew.
Is that pan all right?
Albus will kind of hold in his hand and spin it a little bit. Go, it seems to be holding up. I think it's worthy to continue its life.
Do you want me to make a new handle for it?
I would appreciate that. Yes, thank you. He's gonna hand it over to Gunolf.
I'll work on this as soon as I can.
Oh, take your time. I think you have gone through it. I think we all need a little bit of a rest. Oh, and I also had you a piece of meat too.
Famished.
There you go.
This is the most energy you've seen him since after rushing away to the guy. This is the most energy you've seen of like I need to eat something. So
Food in my body.
Gunolf, would you like some more?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna hold out the carrying like case that I have the leftover meat in and just gonna hand it to Gunolf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Start going after that. So I hope you had enough to you shared. We have enough to share here for everybody that wants a meal, but I am so hungry.
Oh, eat your fill. There should be enough.
Gain my strength from the protea.
Hmm?
Protea?
However you want to pronounce it, yeah.
Protein from the protea.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Protea.
make our way over to the rest of the gang.
Okay. So, by the rest of the gang, you mean the other individuals?
The
yeah?
leftovers, the ones that are
The leftovers.
out through the door.
Gosh. He's the food guy. Now everybody's a leftover. Either a main course or a leftover. Am I right?
Yeah.
So you head back to the farmhouse, and there definitely seems to be a bit more liveliness to the folk there. You don't spot the kobold immediately. I guess you could look for him. But Anders and Baird are there talking. Yara seems to have gone back to the stable and is rummaging through a bunch of her stuff. And Eric is also kind of back with all of his stuff, rummaging through it. He's the wolf folk, for those of you that forgot. So when you approach Anders, he sort of gives you, can I do the voice again? Hold on. Hello. Yes, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. What is I'm glad that you have come to see me. Baird here tells me that you'll be moving on, and I am past the age when I should be doing such things, as I said before, but that doesn't mean that I want you to go unprepared. And he sort of, you see that he kind of, there's a big old pile of something in like a cloth that's sort of like sitting next to him where he's talking with Baird. And he kind of picks it up, puts it in front of him, unwraps the top, and you can see that there is it's like a plate shoulder piece that goes all the way down one of the arms, basically. It's sort of like what you would see like on a Roman, they're called manicas, basically. And although it definitely looks like it's probably sized for a minotaur, there's enough straps and other parts of it that you guys could probably make do with what you want. But he says, I cannot part with my axe, but this, my armor, hopefully it will do you all some good out there. And this, and he kind of pulls out this little, that's another kind of folded cloth, and he unwraps it real quick. And I don't know which one of you looks like you're in charge the most.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Kestrel or Steve.
I hand it to Steve, the most
jeez.
veteran, the most veteran-looking.
The elder!
The elder.
I'm gonna hand it to
Elder
the oldest
Steve.
fucking looking guy.
And it's basically a coin, but like a big coin, almost more like a medal of some kind. And it has what looks to be a large, like a bull face on the front of it. and he goes, "This is a badge, my badge. If you present this and a letter of recommendation from me to the Minotaurs at the wall at the fort, they will let you pass through, should you need to. You have done me a great service, and I feel I owe you something, even if I cannot join you in battle myself."
Thank you. It was our pleasure to help. We appreciate this gesture, and it may just prove very useful. So thank you.
He nods. Yes, of course. With that, I guess I can say you guys can decide what you want to do with this. These are the stats for the plate manica. It is a shield, but effectively it can stack with the dodge skill because you are wearing it.
Wait, say that again, or do you put it in the chat?
I did. So as long as you don't have a martial armor or another shield equipped, you may apply the effects of the dodge skill.
Is that something that you want to give me?
None of you have the dodge skill currently, and who decides to pick up the dodge skill at what point?
Maisie does. Maisie
Does she?
So it shouldn't be her. Does so she shouldn't take it.
No,
No,
You're
she
miss-
should.
she should take it. It stacks.
Oh,
It-
Jesus
it-
Christ. Okay.
So it ignores.
It's a shield that allows you to use dodge.
Yeah, it's still
Yes.
use dodge, so Maisie should take it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. This is what happens when I don't know what skills you guys have, but it was the most Roman item that I could easily find, so it's there. So thankfully some of you can use it now.
God. I fucking want that. That's really good.
I want that for someone else right now.
Well, some of you have two-handed items, which wouldn't work because you still have to hold it like a shield. technically.
Everybody that has a custom weapon has a two-handed weapon.
Correct.
Yep.
But Maisie has a pistol.
A pistol that is not custom. Is it?
Yeah.
Or
No, it is custom, yeah.
it is a custom weapon?
Uh-huh.
Well, then there
Two-handed
you
pistol.
go.
Then you can't wear it.
It's trash.
Then it's only I don't have a custom weapon, so
This is the downside of custom weapons, is that everybody that uses one, I can't give you guys like shields or weapons or things like that.
More defense.
Okay, so
is
then
not a
Doug, you
terrible
should
thing,
take
although
it, and then if you get dodge.
Well, he could, but he does. Will you go down to get dodge?
that is a goal, and that is a goal that I've gone over with Jason. And
Okay.
we will.
I mean, he hasn't done it yet, but
Yes.
that or Maisie, we can always just make your gun a regular gun that does bolt damage. I don't know what you made. I don't know what you spec'd your gun into, but you've always flavored it as a pistol, so I don't know what you did with it. But if you would
Probably
rather
nothing.
if you would rather have more defense, we could talk about just reflavoring yours and do an actual pistol firearm, and then like it might take a small damage hit to it, but I'm sure we could easily just give you a pistol that does bolt, and then you could use the shield
okay.
if you wanted to.
But I think you're.
Yeah.
I think you're Maisie. You do. Bolt accuracy. I think, and then powerful. I think those are the ones that you took. So it's still a good. It's worth it to have a custom weapon. Also, we were talking. Maisie's gonna have like 14 physical defense, like 15 or 16 magical defense. So she's kind of like fucking stacked.
Yeah, so I probably don't need the shield.
Okay. Well,
So then, yeah, maybe I mean, Doug can take it, and since he's ideally building towards dodge anyway, so yeah.
okay.
I don't know if this is a Discord thing or if it's their internet thing. In the
Well, yeah, it's
And-
like Sean and Peter. right?
Well,
Mhm.
it's also Chris.
Yeah, it's everybody.
Oh,
on
really?
Island. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I'm not on the stream, so I can't
is
see Chris.
I think Maya's internet connection is fine.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
see
just
her
Flagstaff. It's just Flagstaff.
Ah,
Is it raining for you guys up there right now?
Not at
It's
the moment.
supposed to. I don't
it's
know if
raining
it
in
is.
Tucson.
It is. It's overcast.
Oh, okay, it is. There was
But
thunder
that's
here
it.
earlier, so I wonder if there are storms that are ruining the connection between the two.
Yeah, it's supposed to pick up raining again.
I don't see
here.
any
It
rain
was raining
outside right now.
earlier. So nice.
Okay. Well, what you guys decide to do with it is up to you. I suppose if everybody but Gunolf has a custom weapon, then my ability to give you guys stuff is just okay. Like
Mhm.
I do what I can. Okay.
Yeah, that's-
I mean, are there
Um,
such things as like relics or augments in this game? Like you attach something to a shield or a gun?
It's the thing I can do, but I've been waiting for a particular story event.
Yeah,
for that to
and you can
happen.
only ever have one quality at a time. So
Oh,
like,
Mhm.
right. But Jason,
you mean like, but okay, but there's no such thing as like I give you. I mean, I guess I can invent one, but per the game, you have to get a quality put on an item. I can't just be like, here you go, attach this to get this quality. That's not normally how it works. So like, it is what it is. We can figure something out.
It is a process that I only have because of my heroic skill.
Correct. Otherwise, you guys would have to go to like an NPC and do a whole thing in order to get stuff made. Amongst my many disappointing opinions on Fabula. Okay. But yes, if anything, this is our fault for using custom weapons. But so who else did you guys want to talk to? You talked to Anders.
Bunny.
Baird is there as well. And Baird is just like, oh god, I can't do the accent. Top the morning into you.
Eat some Lucky Charms.
He's like, I'm looking forward to heading out with you tomorrow morning.
Sounds great.
we're excited to have you.
Might need you if I'm still out of commission by tomorrow, but we'll see. I be nice having you around.
Obviously I'm Baird. Baird Hopsworn. It's and he kind of goes to, I don't know, shake everybody's hands. Basically, he goes around to try to like introduce himself to all of you. You know.
Am I familiar with the handshake yet, or
I mean, I would
at
think
this
so.
point? I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure, I'll shake his hand.
Mhm.
Hi, I'm Kestrel.
Hi, pleasure to meet you, Kestrel.
Pleasure to meet you again.
Right. And he kind of gives you a bit of a wink and he goes, in the dream.
Yeah.
I apologize. I don't remember you though. Are you, sir? And then he looks to Wolf, and Wolf is just like, I don't know you either.
And I say, yeah, he wasn't there. Well, at least when we went to meet you and you were fighting a bunch of tiger folk. It was a whole thing. But yeah, he was somewhere else.
Oh, if you say so. Pleasure to meet you anyway, though, sir. And Wolf just goes, and he extends a hand because he sees that you guys extend hands. And then Baird grabs his hand,
and then suplex.
And then Baird kind of like tries to move Wolf's hand, and there's very little movement, and Wolf doesn't quite understand that he needs to move his hand up and down too.
Yeah.
And then
I grasp their hands and I shake them for him and say, "This is how it goes. Handshake."
Shake, yes, the shake. I see. And then he starts doing it a lot, and Baird is sort of like being taken for a bit of a ride a little bit. The strong one, yeah. I see. And then Wolf is like, yes. Wolf never actually introduced himself, by the way. But Bear just goes, well, pleasure to meet you, and you, sir. And he extends his hand to, I don't know, I'm going to go around Albus.
I'm gonna kneel down a little bit to bunny level and extend my paw and just say, my name is Albus.
Pleasure to meet you, sir. Bear Topsworn, at your service. And then he goes around to Steve.
He's already met
Good.
Steve.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It's good to see you again. We're excited. I'm excited to see what you can do.
Aye, sir. I won't let you down, I promise. And then he shakes Gunnolf's hand as well.
It's good to see you back on your feet. Last time I saw you in the dream, you were kind of looking like I am right now, exhausted.
Well, I hope you get some rest there. We have long travels all the way up to Casimir, so I'm sure you'll be able to get plenty of rest along the way.
Yeah. I got a little something.
And you, ma'am, pleasure to meet you. And he shakes your hand sharp.
Yes, glad you are able to join us.
Aye. And you, ma'am. And he extends his hand to you, Rosalind.
She'll shake his hand and she'll say, Rosalind, and just be careful out there.
Of course. You haven't. No need to worry about me.
She will not
He gives you like.
grace that with a response.
A little.
Though she has one.
So, with that, he goes, I'll be prepped and ready to go tomorrow morning. First light of dawn, of course.
Great.
He gives you some nods.
Right.
And very excited to go along, travel with you guys. Anybody else that you want to check in on?
What about that wolf guy? For Gunnolf.
What about him?
I go to Gunnolf, I'm like, I kind of step around Wolf and I kind of go, hey, Gunnolf, did you, before we go and I guess leave this place, did you want to go talk to, what was his name, Eric?
Eric, yep.
Did you want to go talk to Eric?
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better after food, but yeah. All right. Let's go.
I'm gonna stop him. Actually, I'm gonna say, hey, are you okay? I know you're tired from our experience, but the others don't seem tired, but you seem very tired, and I'm starting to feel maybe a little worried about you. Is something going on?
The best I can think of is with my sickness, it's a spiritual sickness, and with how much I pushed myself, I feel like it hurt me a lot more, or it drained me a lot more than I was anticipating.
Tentatively, I will sort of reach for his affected arm and say, do you mind if we take a look?
No, let's go for it.
Okay. I'll try to help you sort of unlace the little, glove around your wrist and pull back the sleeve of your, green tunic. And how far do I need to pull it back before the evidence of your, I guess, wasting sickness stops?
Well, when you probably first learned about it is probably like up to I don't know, like here.
Yeah.
Like, and now I spent. We've gained what probably 5 levels since then, and spent like 9 Fabula points. So I estimate it's like nearly at his elbow.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
and I go, oh, Gunnulf. It's been not even a turn of the moon since I first saw this, and it is almost at your elbow.
Yeah, I keep on pushing myself, and I think that's making it worse.
Well, stop! Stop that!
But I can't. I can't stop. There's too many
You have
people
to.
relying on me.
But you are not doing too well, and we have to make it north first. We have to go north in order to figure out how we can solve this problem with your sickness. And if you keep pushing yourself, then we won't get there. We won't get north, and then we won't figure out how to solve your problem. And she just keeps going.
I'll just because he's still out of it. He just let you go
Okay.
and go and go and go.
And eventually I run out of breath and I go, just promise me you'll take it a little easier.
I will take it easier than I have been. I can't promise you that I will completely relax and rest on my laurels.
I
But
was always asking you to do nothing, but you know, I don't know, maybe like stand back over there and like mix a potion or something. Instead of, getting hit in the face constantly.
I'll get in the kitchen and make a sandwich, okay?
yeah, there you go.
Eh.
Go in your place.
Go to your place.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Well, now I definitely want to go talk to Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's.
Would
let's
you like to come with me?
I'm absolutely coming with you. I didn't think it was a question.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Sure, I will help him. And I was like, do you want Wolf to come too, or do you just want it to be me?
It's up to Wolf. It's fine if Wolf comes along too.
I look up to Big Bro and I go, do you want to be present for that, or?
He kind of shakes his head a little bit. And he goes, "Take care of your companion." I'll be
Okay.
here.
You better. And yeah, she'll sort of, wrap her arm around Gunnulf's shoulder and try to help him get into the barn kind of stables area where a lot of these people were gathered. I assume Eric's still in there. I'm making an assumption.
You are making a correct assumption.
Cool.
He is in his stable, sort of rooting around in a lot of his stuff. And as you kind of enter, he goes, "Oh, it's good to see you again." I'm trying to
and now we have all of the stuff on my arm now off, so the evidence of the wasting disease is probably immediately prevalent to if this guy is familiar with it.
Well, there's not. I feel like there's not a lot of evidence of the wasting disease. Yeah, like your arm.
I suppose it's. I mark the spots where it takes before I feel things.
Correct, but I don't know that he's going to recognize that you have made marks on them necessarily. But he might take note. He takes notice that you're like, your arm thing is undone. So that, you know what I mean. He goes, did you introduce yourself to him last time? I'm trying to remember if you gave him your name.
I never gave him my name, I don't think.
I didn't either, I don't think.
He just says, "It's good to see you both again. Come, I wanted to get you something." And you can see that he's got like amongst the bags that he has, you can see that there's a couple of them. And Some of them are like personal effects, but you can see one or two of them still have some like wood carvings and even like some leathers. It looks like some of these are the stuff that he used to trade, because some of the wood carvings look similar to the kind of dream totem that Folia had given you guys. But he pulls out a scarf from them, and it seems to be rather well-made one, woven from probably some sort of like really heavy wool thing. It just looking at it feels like it's probably going to be a little warm if you were to wear it, even here in the Palace Plains. But Gunnulf, you can recognize to a certain degree some of the weaving style in how it was made. It is probably from the north itself, the scarf. And he hands the scarf to you, and he says, this is an authentic scarf from the Northlands. If what you say is true and you want to go up there, it should help you. I can also provide what leathers and other things that I have to sell for you and your group. But anything I can do. I could tell you where some of the towns are as well.
That'd be the most interesting thing to me. I don't necessarily need the aid is greatly appreciated, and thank you. Information is what I'm mainly after. After Casimir, we're going to be, I believe that to be our next stop, for a few of our members are interested in that area. So being able to pinpoint where we need to go, paths well traveled, roads that we need to mind ourselves, I think that's the area that I'm, just the information is what I mostly need.
Of course. He sort of he goes, well, do you have a map? I could try to point out some locations for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I'll pull up our map, which I don't think we have a lot of things listed in the northern area, so there's going to be a lot of things that he could fill in the gaps for us for.
So amongst the things, we can kind of skip some of this here. So he gave you a handmade scarf. This is one of the things. Okay. He has also offered to give as many of you as would want one of these woolly cuirasses, should it be to your preference. I doubt it will be better than what a lot of you have, but you may want to look at the armor in case that's something that you want.
For flavor, we're gonna be warm.
Mm-hmm. As long as you're not in crisis, you have resistance to ice and immunity to weak.
Mm-hmm.
Who uses might for rolls?
I don't know if anybody was doing it.
You're all pretty
Yeah,
fighting.
it's not my highest one, but
your
my let me see.
your custom weapon,
No, it uses Dex and Insight.
Dex and Insight.
Mm-hmm.
Sean's probably Dex and Insight.
Yep.
We're also smart.
Mm-hmm. It's not like the weak status effect doesn't do anything though, so it'd be nice to have.
Could I just take furs and wool from him? Is that something I can just do? Could I have those instead of just the woolly cuirass?
You just want some to like look cool?
Well, I would just like to be warm. That's all.
Just
I like
blankets.
warm, fluffy things.
Okay, sure. I mean, you're welcome to take the. Is there a reason you don't want the cuirass, or is it just because
I'm not gonna wear it because it's armor and it's going to take away my insight die size by 3. Get out of here!
No,
with that.
that it's your defense is your insight dice. The -3 is your initiative.
Which we ignore. You can ignore that.
Oh, then I don't give a shit. I'll take it.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
I would like to take
I
it
was
too,
reading that
right?
wrong.
What?
Yeah.
You said anyone that wants it, Jason?
Yeah, he's got enough that he could give you guys all it. Now I don't know what you guys are all wearing armor wise,
Fuck
so
yeah.
maybe this is not as good.
I'm wearing
This-
shit.
I just have a saber
well-
on.
This is a martial armor.
That would
Yeah.
be
I
the
want to
only-
take it and sell it.
It doesn't matter to me. I have fury, so I have the ability to use martial, I think. But I'm not entirely certain of that.
It will change your defense to be 11, regardless of
Okay.
anything.
Sorry,
I
Unless
think
you
my
have something
defense
that adds
sucks.
to it.
Dick anyway. Sorry.
I'm.
Yeah, I definitely need it.
I mean, we should all. I mean, unless this breaks the game, Jason, we should all be taking it, right? Because we can all sell it.
I'll
Well,
take it.
I mean, sure. If you would all like to take it and sell it, you can. You're not going to get 800 silver for it, though. You don't get full price just because you're selling it.
No. Zenit. It's Zenit. It's not silver.
It's silver.
It's silver.
It's silver.
I know. God.
But yes, I suppose if you want to take it and then go pawn it later, you can. Maybe don't do it when he's here. But you know.
right away.
Well, you'll just be cold where you're going. It's fine. Thank you. It's going to be very cold where we're going, so I imagine this will be incredibly needed a lot. Sorry, I'm just so tired that I'm not quite sure what I'm trying to say, but
I'm going to interject and just like barge my way through this conversation and say, I believe that my friend has skipped over something that I think we also need to talk about. He's do you know anything about, and I'm going to recall Naravine's sort of journal thing about the hollowing, you know, because we had read that and we had talked about that, right?
mm-hmm.
With the
Yes.
Hollow Man, yeah. So that I remember that's something that happens in the north. I will say, do you know anything about the hollowing?
And he, how do you phrase this? Because he looks a little confused as to what you mean. He's like, I'm not sure I do.
It
what-
goes by a lot of names. There's also the wasting disease.
And he goes, that, I do know of that one. Yes. Why?
My friend here, I'm sorry, Gunolf, to speak about your issues without your say-so, but he has it. He has it. And I gesture towards his arm, and the mark's sort of going up it, and I say, and it is spreading fast, and I want to know, for his sake, how we can begin to solve this problem. If anybody knows anything about it in the north, do you know of anyone who knows? If you could
And-
point us in the right direction.
There's a look on his face of just kind of sadness and sympathy, and he just goes, I'm sorry. I don't know of anybody in the north that has survived this. It's rare, and it's not... Do you know how long you have, sir?
I mean, it's only been like 3, maybe 4 months since I've known I've had it, and within the last month, I've been pushing myself so much that it's accelerated. as you know, with the wasting disease, it maybe if you know, sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow, but ultimately, how much time someone has is ultimately up to their perception of reality, and them losing all hope, with the lack of feeling and lack of anything holding them down, I suppose is the best way that I could think of the way to say it. We've only...
Sorry.
What's that?
Nothing. Keep going.
We've only kind of learned that it seems to be something spiritual, but beyond that, we don't know the cause or the symptom or so maybe if there's anything that you can think of that people particularly say is a spiritually charged location.
He kind of shakes his head. He goes, I don't know anything like that. Not for the wasting sickness. It's a terrible thing. I know of places that are important. There are places dedicated to the Packmaster, to the Lone Wolf, yes, but not that. They say it comes from the north someplace cursed that no one should ever go. And those
Where
that
is
did,
that?
you're asking where that is.
Yeah, where
okay.
is that?
And he goes, I've never been there myself. There's a place far to the north. They say it's a great crevice, a hole into the deep. I don't know. They say around it is many things that you should not see. It's a forbidden place. No one goes there. Those that do, he kind of motions to Gunnulf and he goes, this is why they do not go.